things that have been raped. I know a lot of little things that have been raped. Several. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a lot. I mean, I don't know a lot, but I've met a lot of girls that have been raped.
I just don't. I won't do anal.
Right.
But if I feel the tip getting near it, I'm like, hey.
Yeah.
What you doing?
Yeah, it's fucked up, man. Girls. With those wet,
Nowadays,
those wet, smelly
I
pussies.
people just don't have the same respect like that they used to have. Like they don't.
Oh, trust me, baby.
Like,
I know.
huh?
Oh, I know. All they want is some of that wet ass pussy. That's all they want. They don't care. Hey, they don't care if it stink.
Oh, I know.
They don't care if it's dry. They don't care. They just want.
I'm telling you, I hear a whole. People always ask me like, "Why do you walk around looking so mean?" So people won't talk to me. Right. Because I don't want people talking to me.
Right. I mean, that's.
I can usually tell by the way that people carry themselves, and if they're gonna come at me with some bullshit,
right,
or the way they look at me, I'm like, no. And I've had rude ass fucking comments made to me, and that's why I keep the look on my face, so they'll be like, maybe I shouldn't talk to her. Right? Don't.
Right.
Please.
I don't blame you there. That's crazy.
It is crazy.
I can't.
People don't have respect. They don't have respect, but they don't know how to. Like, I don't understand how they expect. Which I do. I do see why they approach women the way they do, because girls make it so fucking easy for them. But
yeah, right.
I'm like,
girls do make it easy for that motherfucker. They do.
Like, please someone come to talk to me like
Pussy
that.
rates done went up, baby. You hear me?
Huh?
I said vagina rates done went up. You hear what I'm saying? Vagina rates done went up. And that's because girls out here being so easy, man. They on the market like motherfucking what's that movie? It's that movie that used to be over. It was in Amsterdam. It was like part 1, part 2, and part 3. I can't think of the name of that movie, but if I say it, I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. It's a really good movie. They was over there in Amsterdam. Whatever country they was at.
I mean, like, what would you do for $500? I'm like, nothing.
For $500.
Like, if I get paid for $500, would you send it to me? I'm like, no.
They want some of that kitty cat.
I'm like, what the fuck? Like, who the... Okay, so one night when I was DoorDashing, okay?
Mm-hmm.
This guy, I was pulling up. Luckily, I had my kids with. I had my son with me. Because I had this guy, like, he was messaging me on the DoorDash app. Because the addresses of the apartment complex were, like, really hard to see.
Yeah.
And he was telling me, like, okay, come to the next building. Like, he was telling me, like, which building to go to.
Mm-hmm.
So I finally called him to make sure it was the right building, and he literally just sat on the phone and was just breathing into the phone. And I was like, all right, I'll be up in a minute.
Right.
And I heard him hung up, and then I was like, fucking weirdo. And myself was like, what? And I was like, nothing, never mind. Mm-hmm. So I had to go walk up some steps. So I stopped like 4 from the top because he opened up his door and he was like peeking out. And I was like, no. So like I was holding out the bag because I wanted him to come out and get it because I was not going anywhere near his door.
Right.
And so finally he opened up the door all the way And he comes down, he's got this weird ass look on his face, and I'm like, okay, yep, buddy, I'm going to whoop your ass. But he stopped and he looked past me. And when I turned around, my son had walked up behind me. My son is 15, he's 6 foot tall.
Right.
Like 250 pounds.
Right.
And the guy stopped and he gave my son this look like, motherfucker. But he hurried and came and grabbed his food. But before I got out the car, that's what I meant to say. Before I got out the car and I walked up the steps, he had sent me a message and he was like, do you want to make more money? And I was like, what? I reread that message like 7 times to make sure I was reading, like, maybe he missed a word in there.
He was buying DoorDash, though?
Huh?
He was buying DoorDash and he asked you that?
Yes, he was on a DoorDash app.
That's some...
I had to report his ass.
That's... Damn. That's bold.
That's why I stopped 4 steps from the top when I seen him peeking out his door. I was like, he's a little ass dude. I probably could have took him, but I wasn't going to risk it. I was like,
it ain't worth risking none of that shit. Motherfucker got a gun probably ready for your ass. You wanted some of that pussy. I mean, I'm just being real, baby girl. These motherfuckers is thirsty. So you got to be careful.
I know. I'm going to get a taser.
Well, you better get
something. I don't like guns. I mean, I used to like guns.
Right.
I don't like them anymore.
Right.
What? Why don't I want a gun? Because of my kid?
Yeah, but I don't know if you need one of those things. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. No, I used to keep guns in my car. I used to keep one underneath the passenger seat and the driver's seat.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did, baby girl. I'm pretty sure you did. Because you was a little rough motherfucker back then. You know what I'm saying? But you don't need to be like that no more.
Honestly, I don't need to have a gun.
You don't need to be around people that's gonna make you aggressive either. You know what I'm saying?
No, but that's the problem. Because okay, so
calm down, baby girl. Calm down.
So I don't like to always be aggressive. Like, I don't want to have to be the man in a relationship.
You shouldn't have to be.
The last couple relationships.
You said what?
The last guy that I was with, we were off and on for like 8 years.
Right.
I had to be. He was like, you're very controlling. I'm like, I'm not fucking controlling. It was the fact that he didn't keep a job. So I was the one that was putting out all the money. Mm-hmm. He was like, disappeared. If you hear screaming in the background, it's my son. He's playing his game.
You good.
But, like, he just, it was, I didn't trust him enough, and didn't see enough that he was doing to let him have any type of control. Because I knew he was going to fuck it up.
Right.
Because he didn't have I honestly don't even know why we stayed together that long. But I couldn't give it to him.
Right.
Because the way he was trying to come in and take over, like, I remember I went.
You couldn't give him what?
Huh?
You couldn't give it to him what?
I couldn't give him the control that he wanted. I couldn't give him the partnership that he wanted.
Okay.
But he was also trying to come in and take control, and you cannot do that with me. Like, you can't come in and just try to take over.
Right.
I won't let it happen.
That's very disrespectful anyway. I mean, you don't do that.
So,
man, me and my dad do that.
Right. So me and my dad had a house together.
Right.
And when I met him, my dad used to be an over-the-road truck driver, and I remember my brakes needed to be done, and he was like, "Oh, I'll come to your brakes." Okay, cool. Fine. I am done. Let's go. Let's do it. But I remember I went out and got a new car. It wasn't new, but it was new to me. And
I don't hear you. I don't hear you. I don't hear you, baby girl. You sound like a little buzzing bee right now. I don't know what's going on.
Huh?
I said, I don't know what's going on. I can't hear you.
Okay, hold on.
You was like, oh, yeah, like mumbling. It sounded like mumble.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. So I went out and got a car.
Yep.
Didn't consult him, which didn't really feel like I need to see because I was making my own car payment.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember when he came outside, he said, "You're gonna have to take that back because we can't afford that." And my dad was like, "Hold on, let me go grab a chair so I can watch this." He's like, "Cause I want to see you tell her she's got to get rid of that car."
Mm-hmm.
And I looked at him and I was like, "What do you mean we can't afford it?"
Right.
I was like, I paid all the bills and literally paid for everything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I was like,
that's how it be.
There's not a weed in there.
Yeah.
And he got really fucking
sounds
upset.
like a real loser, if you ask me.
Well, I like to try to see the best in you.
I know you try to, but sometimes, the best don't always be in people.
I know.
You know
Believe me, my dad used to ask me all the time, he's like, I swear to me, like, where do you find me at? And I'm like, because, so, my dad's the same fucking way. Like, he tried to see the best in people. What my problem is, honestly, is I like to take care of people.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that I can help people.
Right.
When I cannot.
That's how a lot of girls are nowadays. They getting with guys that come out of prison and they trying to take care of these dudes. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's going that deep, so go ahead. I said it's going that far. It's going that far right now. It's real. Say what?
I try to not. I don't know. I take other people's problems on as my own because I want to try to help people, and that's I can't. I need to stop doing that.
Yes, you do. You really do need to stop doing that. It's not a good thing.
It's not.
It's not a good thing at all because people just like to take advantage these days. I mean, we living in a new time. You know what I'm saying? And people are just different, and
even I knew, like, I kept trying to give them another chance and another chance and another chance.
Yeah.
And, like, the last time we broke up, I knew I was done because I didn't cry. I didn't give a flying fuck, actually.
Right.
I don't even know why I gave him another chance because I wasn't all the way into it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I really wasn't trying. And I remember the day he was like, "We need to have a talk." And I was like, "All right, let's talk. Let's go. Let's talk about. Let's go."
Mm-hmm.
So we sat in my car and we was talking. Like, I let him say everything he had to say without interrupting. And finally, at the end, I was like, I'm done. Like, there's no tears. There's no heartache. There's no nothing.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing there for me. And I said, "So you can say your stuff and go."
Mm-hmm.
And still to this day, he tries to get in contact with me, but I won't. What's the point of talking to him? Because I don't have any type of feelings towards him. And I've told him this several times.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you want to be friends, I don't want to see anything bad happen to you, but I don't care. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I don't believe that. I'm like, well, it's true.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, do you see who's reaching out to who? He's like, well, yeah. I was like, yeah, you're reaching out to me. I'm not reaching out to you like I have in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so I'm like, what don't you get?
Right. Well, baby, look, I don't mean to cut you off, but I want to hear more about the rape. I want to hear more about that rape.
Which one? The first one?
The first one.
Which one? Son's father?
Yes. No.
What?
No, the second one. I'm sorry.
When? So, he wanted
The
to know.
guy. So hold up. This is the guy you was dating, or
Both those guys I dated. The second one that happened, okay, so the first one, son's father, is just coming to an end. He got pissed off at me because I hadn't been coming around, and the night that he wanted to hang out, I told him I was going out with some friends and he wanted to know where I was going, and I wouldn't give him my location.
Yeah.
And then somebody happened to see me out that knew him and let him know that I was there. He was very controlling.
Very.
Second one, everything was fine. Like, I didn't, like, everything was fine until, like, the last, like, couple months before that happened. Like, he started getting a little bit more aggressive. I think, honestly, he was taking steroids.
Yeah.
Because he was in the gym, like, pumping, like,
This is
getting bigger.
Black dude, though?
Huh?
A black dude?
Yes.
This is fucking crazy to me. I'm telling you, man. I mean, you would think this is white dudes. These black dudes trying to be like white dudes right now. What the fuck going on here? Taking steroids and shit too?
Yes. Because he had a big fight coming up.
Oh, man.
Trying to get prepared for it.
Also, motherfuckers really do be cheating. Yeah, motherfuckers really do be cheating with that shit.
Yeah.
Hell.
The guy was slightly bigger than him. He was still in the same weight class.
He pulled a Jake Paul.
Uh-huh.
He pulled a Jake Paul on Mike Tyson. He pulled a Jake Paul. Hell nah. Go ahead though. I'm listening to you, baby.
So, that day that I got there, because he was like, all of a sudden, I seen like little changes in him. Like there would be sometimes he would get like super irritated and nothing.
Yeah.
And he would rip my arm, but then he realized what he was doing, and he let go, and then he apologized. And he's like, "It's just because I'm stressed out this fight, and all I could say, like he never hit me, nothing like that, never, nothing." And then, that night he just got super pissed off that I started my period.
Yeah.
And I didn't want
you don't want to do that
on my period.
Right.
Because I never had sex in my period.
Right.
Yeah. Before that.
Right.
But then he tried to have anal, and I was like, no. Because this was like back when I was still, like, I was not, like, I didn't experiment a lot. Like, I only did certain things, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I probably still would have never done anal anyways, but he got super mad because I was super shy. Like, I was super, super shy and very self-conscious of myself. Like, didn't like being naked in the light, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then he left me alone, and I fell asleep, and like I said, I got woken up to into severe pain.
Anal. Sick. That's a sick son of a bitch. That's a nasty motherfucker.
Yeah. Fatal.
That's a nasty motherfucker. It's a lot of motherfuckers that do that nasty ass shit though. But they be fucking dudes too, baby. They fuck dudes. You better know he probably already nailed a couple dudes before he hit your butt.
But
I don't want no girl's butt. I'm sorry, I want some of that pussy. I do not want no girl's butt.
Yeah, I don't get that. I don't get it.
I mean, anyway, that's not.
Even after he went to prison, he would write. He said that he tried to stay in contact. He didn't think. That's how I knew something was fucking wrong with him.
Mental illness, a little bit.
Yeah, like illness. He didn't. He just acted like
about
nothing.
That for years.
Like nothing ever happened. Like he wasn't supposed to be in contact with me. I have the letters somewhere. I don't know where they're at.
Sick.
I don't even know why I still have them, but I saved them to show to his to the whatever the place is, the prison. Yeah. I had to send him to the prison.
Yeah, the corrections.
I had to call his whoever it's called, and let them know that he was not following the no contact.
Right.
But I never wrote him back.
Okay.
But then the letters just kept coming, and finally they stopped.
Hell nah, man. That's a sick son of a bitch. Motherfucker need to get Donkey Kong with a motherfucking metal hammer. Boink his ass to death for that stupid, silly shit, man. People be killing me, man. Rapists. Sick motherfuckers, man. I can't stand motherfuckers like that. I promise you, I can't stand people like that. I don't like people like that. Either.
But you can't, the thing is, like, you can't pick them out in a crowd. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no, you can't. Shit.
But I never thought he would be like that either, because it didn't.
Oh, he probably ain't come like that at first. Of course, they don't know. I mean, they don't never. Hey, that's how they get you. They don't come like that. That's how they get you. They charm you. Or you be like, oh, he's so sweet, not realizing, this motherfucker is a sicko. You don't even know. You don't know who you're dealing with. Dealing with a motherfucking stalker, a beater, abuser, manipulator, controller, dominant, shit, whatever the hell you want to call it. That's what you're dealing with.
But I think that's why a lot of times why I've become the way that I have, because I've had to be that way.
Yep, I get it.
But even with doing the stuff that I did with my dad, I had dealt with a lot of men, so I had to be.
Yeah.
I couldn't show a weakness.
Uh-huh.
I used to have a few nicknames, but
right.
Yeah.
That's some shit.
After my dad, so my dad lost some of his fingers due to a bad batch.
Bad batch. Jesus. What kind
of
batch was that?
Huh?
What kind of batch was that? Meth or some shit?
Yeah. So somebody read. So when you go to cook it, you have to take your. So hydrants is a farmer's chemical that they use on certain crops.
Right.
And whatever it hits, it freezes it instant. So you have to take the hydrants, and you have to take it from the propane tank that it's in, and you have to transfer it to a different container.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody rigged his hose, and it sprayed out onto my dad's hands.
Right.
And froze it.
Damn.
Froze his hands down to the bone on his fingers.
Oh no.
So I was here at the time that this accident happened, but I moved back once my aunt called me. As soon as my aunt called me, I left. I was like, get some carpet, some furniture, whatever, that stuff. So when I moved back down there, my dad, like, when you go through something traumatic, you change a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And his self, get off my milkshake. You can't have that. Damn, hell that hurt. His self-confidence was down.
Right.
So he started letting a lot of people take advantage of him.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't like that
Right.
at all.
Right.
So me and my aunt, which is his sister, people owed him money.
Okay.
And I was like, let's go get it. Literally got called my dad's pit bull.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, oh, here comes Ralph's pit bull. I'm like, bitch, you owe him money.
Right.
Give me the money. That or give me something. I'm going to take the shit out your house.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's going to turn a different way. Ow, that hurts. Jesus Christ. Maybe this is why I'm getting payback.
You a little wild ass. You know what I'm saying? Wild in those little panties. I mean, feisty as can be.
Yeah. It can be.
Yeah, you don't want to. Yeah, you know you too old to be like that now, baby.
No, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like I said, I had to be a certain way.
Yeah. You was doing certain things, you know.
And then when it came to my dad, when it comes to my family or somebody that I care about, whole different fucking story.
Right.
I will go to the ends of the earth to find, to ever hurt them.
I know you will. I know. Taking people out the game and shit. You know, what the fuck?
I don't play about the people that I care about.
Yeah, that's a good thing, man. Really good thing.
They can be. Well, my kids are afraid to tell me things sometimes.
I'm pretty sure. Pretty damn sure. As aggressive as you can be.
But I learned to let them settle their own status. Because I know that I cannot do it, and I don't want to embarrass them either. Especially my son being in high school now, I don't want to embarrass him.
Right. No, you don't.
And plus, they have to learn to take care of themselves.
Mm-hmm. They do.
I don't like it.
I know.
But
I know. I got a 15-year-old. She dealing with that now.
This is the first year that, okay, so he's never been like a sports kid, like ever. Mm-hmm. He's super fucking smart. And so this year they started, last year they started a different school. And like I said, he's a big boy. They've been trying to recruit him for football since he's been 3. Yeah, he's always been big, always bigger than what he needs to be.
Mm-hmm.
But some kids asked him if he had ever played football, and he said no, and he never showed an interest. And the kid was like, "You should play, so you should come to lifting one day and talk to the coaches." Well, next thing I know, he's signing up for football. He started lifting, and so now this is the summer before he's supposed to start.
Mm-hmm.
And he comes home every day and he tells me stuff, and I don't like it. But I don't say nothing. But he knows all he got to do is say, "Hey, Mom," and right there.
Mm-hmm.
My uncle was like, "I'm going to have to go to the games with you to sit on you because if something happens to him, you cannot go running into the field." I was like, I know that. Because I got kicked out of my nephew's game. Because I cannot seeing them get yelled at. That bothers me.
It's a part of the game, baby.
I can yell at them all I want, but other people do it, I don't like it.
It's part of the game. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
It's a part of what it is. You gotta sit back and let it happen. And just watch the pandemonium.
I know. I cannot go out to the field and embarrass him in front of all of his friends and his coaches and whatever else.
Oh no.
I know I gotta let him become a man.
Yeah, let him become a man.
But it was just me and him for like the longest time. My daughter, I wasn't supposed to be able to have my daughter.
Mm.
I had like a 2% chance because I ended up getting like cervical cancer and
Sorry to hear that.
Oh, it's fine. It was fine.
Are you all right now?
Yeah, I'm good now. It's never come back. I get screened like every year.
Mm-hmm.
But they took out like some of my cervix, so I had like a 2% chance of getting pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then I met her dad, and we weren't even really together. Like, we was in that talking stage.
Yep.
And I remember, I knew I was pregnant too. I knew it. And I called him and I told him I was pregnant, and I was like, look, I'm not saying this because I want us to be together. That's not it at all. Telling you this to let you know that if you want to be there, you can. If you don't, then I'll see you later.
Mm-hmm.
And he chose to not be there.
Wow.
So I don't get child support. Nothing.
Mm.
Because everybody's like, you should have went for child support. I'm like, I'm not going to push a kid onto somebody that doesn't want them and then come in and out of their lives and fuck them up even more.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
They don't meet. They've literally met maybe 2 boyfriends. That's it.
Okay.
They don't meet a lot of people.
That's good.
Because I don't want, they got attached to my last, my ex.
Mm-hmm.
But once he was gone, they finally told me how they felt. And I was like, why didn't you fucking tell me about this earlier? Because we probably wouldn't have stayed together that long.
Right.
But they liked him when he was around.
Mm-hmm.
But they're glad that he's
gone now.
When they were younger, they liked him being around, but the older they got, I think they started to see things, not like physical things, like he never hit me or nothing like that.
Wow.
But it was like he would disappear for a couple days at a time. He would come, he would be gone, and then he'd come back, and he'd be back for like 4 or 5 days, and then he'd disappear, and then he'd come back, and it was just like, no.
Mm-hmm.
But
Losers.
so I don't want them getting attached to somebody and then next thing you know, they're gone.
Damn right. Because that's how it be. I mean,
so
you definitely don't want that to happen.
No.
Over and over and over and over. Yeah.
No.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need. I have friends that do that all the time, bring their these guys around their kids, and I'm like, you're no.
Dudes that they just dating and everything. Mm-hmm.
Like, what are you doing? Like, I understand
sloppy.
you guys. Huh?
They sloppy. They don't care.
So they don't. It pisses me off. I'm like, you're just upsetting your kids when it doesn't work out because they used to this first coming around and then all of a sudden they're fucking gone.
Mm-hmm. No. Shit crazy. It's crazy. So what you doing right now?
Sitting here.
I'm sitting here.
On my bed.
I'm on my way, actually. I'm coming.
On your way where?
Over there.
You don't even know where the hell I live.
Oh, baby girl, I got all the information since you've been talking. Mm-hmm. I'm pulling up on Pillsbury Avenue. 445-663. I'm coming. You better let me in, you know what I'm saying? Be at that door. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? Are you serious? Yeah.
Nobody. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna take you off.
Right.
None of your damn business. No.
That's your kitties.
No. My friend Anthony. Oh, I said Anthony. Not. My friend Anthony. His name is Anthony. Will you get out my business? Please. You get on my nerves while I'm talking on the phone. This is why I don't talk on the phone. Because they be right in the conversation.
They like to hit
Luckily,
you up. They like to have sex. Now go ahead. Go
my
ahead.
daughter. Huh?
Nah, go ahead, baby.
They nosy as shit.
That's how you be.
Like, she literally came in and was like, oh, you're on the phone? Who's that?
Especially if they girls.
Now she's sitting here in front of me, just facing me, playing on a phone.
Yeah, trying to be nosy as hell.
I'm about to sit in my car.
Listening to everything you fucking saying. They think they smart. I've been in the world way before them, and I was doing shit like that. They think they the first ones doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Babies.
I tell her all the time, like, you're gonna think you're being sneaky, but mom's probably already done it.
Right.
So I'm gonna know what you're doing.
You know what I'm saying? I was the ultimate of sneaky.
I'm about to go jump my car and drive around in my car and talk on the phone. You never sit just right there. No, you don't. You usually lay down. So me and my daughter are in one room, and my son has his own little room to the side because my aunt and uncle, when they got this house, because they have 2 kids. She's 18 or 15.
Mm-hmm.
And when they bought this house, they had the 2 extra rooms in the attic. And I remember the day my aunt called me. I was in Oklahoma. I had texted her and told her I was going to get me and the kids back home. I had to find us a place to stay.